I ended up with this beautiful used Benelli Nova.
Friends, I got a new shotgun and I can't wait to show it to you. We'll look her over together and I'm even gonna do a quick little pattern on her.
Exciting. Oh yeah, man. So that's exactly pretty much what I was expecting at 25 yards with a modified choke. That's a lot of pellets dead center, right where I was aiming for that bird.
And then I'm gonna take that gun out and do a duck hunt with it right on the spot.
Wouldn't it suck if I had this nice new gun and no birds came? Don't jinx it.
All right, fine, I won't. Told ya.
Beautiful, there she is.
So come on along for the ride. I want to show you this Benelli and a sweet little honey hole not too far from my place. So I've been shooting this beat up old Remington 870 since I started hunting ducks, and it's an amazing gun. I love it. It was just insanely tough and reliable for years. I've literally even paddled the canoe with this thing. Not even joking. But the years of abuse started to add up, and she let me down on a few hunts last season, so it was time to start thinking about replacing her. And for a while I was toying with the idea of getting a semi-automatic shotgun because I've been curious about them for years, but in the end I decided not to and ended up sticking with the old pump. Now, I think I probably will end up buying a semi in the future, but let me explain why I didn't this time around.
I was really looking forward to getting into the semis and just trying one out and seeing what it was all about, but at the end of the day, when you think about all the crazy harsh conditions that a duck gun goes through every single season, I just sort of decided, you know what, I'm sticking with the pumps. It's what I know, it's what I came up on, it's what I shoot the best, it's what I know inside out. So I got myself another pump. And not only have I read a whole bunch of really good reviews about this gun, it's the exact same size and almost the same weight as my 870 that I've been shooting forever. It just feels comfortable, and it's got a mid-bead, which is really interesting. I've never actually shot too many guns with that mid-bead, and I just want to try that out. That's a new thing. So it's not a semi, but it's got that mid-bead. I think that'll be really useful. I liked it when I first picked it up. It feels good, it fits me, and I want to send a huge shout out to Epps Firearms down near Aurelia. They actually fixed my 870 right on site when I brought it in. I called ahead, I talked to their gunsmith. Huge shout out to Seth, awesome guy, did an amazing job. So the long and short is I got a backup, and even though I don't have time to properly pattern out the new Nova, I'm gonna take a few shots on the driveway here with some chokes that I use all the time, you know, like a mod, an improved cylinder, and maybe even the improved mod. I don't have to worry too much about a full choke in the scenario I'm hunting today because I'm just going down the lake here. But I'm gonna take a few shots with a really sweet little choke set. I've got 5 of them. Now it's true that every firearm digests ammunition a little bit different, but it's a 12 gauge shotgun with a certain kind of choke of a certain size and a certain length barrel. I have a very good idea how it's gonna perform. So anyway, I'm just gonna take a few quick shots only because I'm so jazzed. I wanna get out and I don't have a lot of time, but let's put it up. I'm gonna throw up a couple pieces of newspaper, just see how it patterns at 25 yards, and then let's get on the water.
All right, let's do the quickest patterning of a shotgun you ever saw in your life. That marker right there, that's 25 yards. Okay, I've got a piece of newspaper up way down there. Okay, it's not quite 30 inches square, but you get the idea. It'll give me a really good idea of what's going on with this thing. And I got 3 racked. Let's go. Here's the mod at 25 yards. Let's have a look. Let's just see what she does straight down the barrel.
Exciting. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, man, so that's exactly pretty much what I was expecting at 25 yards with a modified choke. That's a lot of pellets dead center, right where I was aiming for that bird. And you know, you get some around it, a little bottom heavy maybe, but that's pretty damn good and exactly what I expected. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time patterning this choke. That's all I need to know for this little hunt. Let's go to an improved cylinder. I'm just gonna change out that paper and just see what it does at 25 yards. All right, there's a fresh piece of newsprint. Let's see how that improved cylinder choke does. Back down the other end and check it out. This gun came with all these beautiful hand screw chokes, man. I've always had chokes like this. That's what the gun came with. That's the mod I just shot. That required a key. And that's a crappy little key, but it's just one I had laying around. But I love this style, man, where you literally just put them in hand. So let's check out the improved cylinder. I believe it's that one. Yeah, there it is. 4 stars, my friend. And look how easy that is, man. I've never had this luxury. I love this. So we'll put that in. Let's see how she does at 25 yards. All right, right down the pipe, straight into the center, improved cylinder. All right, till the tape, till the newspaper, I guess. And hey, that looks great, man. Exactly what I expected at 25 yards. It's a little more sparse, obviously, but there's still a few pellets right in the center. And actually, like, even within like I would say a 12-inch radius here, it looks really good for that distance with that choke. I'm liking how this thing is shooting a lot. Let's go hunt. I know I really should take a bunch more shots and get to know this gun a little better, but I'm just excited, man. I just got it. I wanna shoot with it, for real. Hopefully I can find some ducks. It doesn't always happen. Anyway, it's all very exciting. I got her encased. We're gonna head out on the water, see how she does.
And I'm stoked to put this gun into action.
All right, second time down the lake. Bringing some extra bows for my little boat blind. We're just gonna sit in there for a couple hours.
And yeah, like I said, this is not gonna be a big epic hunt. I'm just heading a little ways down the lake I live on to see if there's any birds around.
All right, I got a little spread up. Nothing fancy. Get on over to the boat blind.
Yeah, she is looking a little dilapidated. We had some weather, so that's why I brought all this stuff. That stuff there is gonna help me fix her up a little bit.
And she doesn't look like much, but believe it or not, I've shot a lot of birds out of this little drive-in blind. And not because it's the best spot in the world, it's because it's close to my house and I can just pop over whenever I have a little bit of free time.
And I got all that extra brush in. We're sitting pretty, loaded up. Now we just gotta see if there's any ducks around.
And fair warning, there often are not a lot of birds around. My lake actually isn't very good duck habitat.
Wouldn't it suck if I had this nice new gun and no birds came? Don't jinx it. You gotta admit it, as far as camo guns go, this is a pretty good looking one, man, I'd say.
Yeah, believe it or not, with all the duck hunting I do, I've never owned a camouflage gun. Not for duck hunting, not for turkey hunting, or any other kind of hunting. And this is actually my first composite gun that I've ever owned, other than a little 22 I had when I was a kid. I've always been sort of partial to wood guns, wood-stocked guns, so I'm curious to see whether I like it or not.
God damn it, there's wood ducks over in these trees over here, maybe 100 yards that way. I can hear the hen. They're so sneaky, you can't call them. They're totally independent-minded. They're not like other ducks that just flock, that want to group up. Wood ducks like do their own thing, man. I'm giving some thought to breaking cover and just going to see where the hell they are and see if I can get a shot. Just like roll over quiet, maybe. I don't know, man. Might be a fool's errand, then I break my cover here. Other ducks come in, you never know. The duck hunter's dilemma when there's woodies around. The problem is those ducks are not necessarily in a tree right on the edge or right on the edge of the water. They might be 100 yards up in the bush. Walk around in there. I've seen them under my tree stand, man, in the middle of the woods. Like 500 yards from the water. They're amazing.
And lo and behold, that one or two little wood duck calls, poorly executed by the way, were enough to pique their interest enough for them to swim over and have a look at what was going on. And even though they didn't make me, the hen saw something she didn't like there, and then the drake sees something he doesn't like, and they turn around and start swimming the other way. And at this point, I know the jig is up. I would have preferred they came right in, but too late for that. They're gonna swim right out of range if I let them. So I stand up. And did you see that drake deke into the trees?
Oh shit, that happened fast. Two swimmers came up. I shot one, and I think I wounded the other. I gotta go see if the other. I can see one floating. I don't know about the other. Hey, I got to shoot my new gun.
And aside from the tasty duck dinner, obviously, that's all I really wanted was a chance to shoot my new gun at a real duck.
All right, beautiful. There she is. So it was the head. Oh man. So they swam up. They picked up in the air, and I shot her on her way up, and then I just didn't quite get there. on the drake, but man, what a beautiful duck. He was still flying pretty good, but he was like headed down, so I don't know if he's down or not. I just gotta take a quick scout and then we'll get back into cover.
And I had a real good thorough scout around that whole bay, and that duck was nowhere to be found.
All right, I'm back in the blind. Man, that happened fast. I hope the GoPro got some of that. That was kind of an exciting little sequence there. So she was banking that way. Yeah, there's a couple pellets through the wing, but look at that beautiful speculum, man. Oh, these ducks are so pretty. I wish I got a drake to show you, but these hens are pretty too, man. They've got this like eyeliner. Let me try and show you her beautiful face, man. Hold on this side, you can really see it good. Look at her. Isn't she so pretty? And some of the tastiest ducks out there flying around. Thank you, little lady. Can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
And I still got like 40 minutes of shooting light. Back to business. And a really crazy thing happened. I didn't notice because I was looking at the stupid screen on the camera. That drake turned around and was actually in here, and I totally blew it. I didn't see him until he was flying away. I probably have it on the GoPro. I'll show it to you. Dumbass. It's all the excitement of a new gun, maybe. I don't know. I should have had that one too. And I'll tell you another thing. I can't believe those one or two tiny little wood duck calls, which I didn't even execute that well, brought them in. It's very, very difficult to call wood ducks. They don't typically respond to it. You can get them sometimes to like fly over a spread, etc. But to get them to swim right up like that, that's a first for me. That was fucking cool. See if I can turn him around again. He obviously wants to see his girlfriend, right? These things are really hard to blow, by the way. At least they're hard to blow like accurately and sound right. Sun's going down.
And this is when you start throwing the kitchen sink at them. Like balls out, dude. What do you got to lose? It's right at the end, like, just pull out everything on the lanyard, go. Yeah, buddy.
Oh man, big flock just flew over the cut. I don't know what they were too far away, but I've been blasting hail calls at them and nothing. I couldn't turn them. Or maybe they're turning over the forest, I'm not sure. I can't see now. Anyway, there's just about 11 minutes left of shooting light, so lots of time for takers, but we're pretty much done here. If they'll turn. And who knows? Maybe there's more. I don't think there were mallards. So it was hard to say. They were super far. Still like 9 minutes. Shit can happen. Look at that woody back.
You've heard me talk about it on the channel before. The eternal optimism of the outdoorsman. Never say die.
Well, we're down into our last few minutes of shooting light. That might be all she wrote. It's getting dark. I think I got 2-3 minutes.
And sometimes they do come right at the end.
It's dark enough. I don't mind standing up now. They won't make out my silhouette in this light.
And hey, you know how many ducks you can shoot in 2 or 3 minutes? Like, a lot of ducks. It can happen.
Just did a time check and that's all she wrote.
But unfortunately, not on that evening. And with that, it was time to start packing her up and bomb down the lake back home.
And I gotta say, she performed exactly as I expected. But yeah, pretty happy with that. I didn't get many shots. In fact, I got one, but I'll take it. I just need to pick up all these decoys. Well, not even that many. I think there's 7 out. And yeah, we'll call it a night. And there's the stars of tonight's show, right? Those cute little woodies. Hey, buddy. Here's the real star, though. This lady right here.
And just goes to show you, it doesn't take too many decoys of a specific species to draw others of that species in. There were literally only 2 wood duck deeks in that entire spread, but it was enough to pique their curiosity to swim in and have a look. And that's all you need sometimes. Am I right? Thanks again, little lady.
Believe it or not, I've had some great shoots out of this boat blind location. I hope I get to show you some. Like tonight was cool, but that, sometimes I really knock them down. I've shot limits out of here.
So I guess you're gonna have to subscribe and stay tuned for future duck hunts, because it's not happening tonight, obviously. So instead of shooting a big limit for you, I'll cap her off with this beautiful moon tucking behind the trees and the tail end of this gorgeous sunset as I'm rocking down the lake.
Hey, buddy.
And my awesome cat.
There's the basement boy.
Ow! Oh, I got you a nice duck, buddy, for supper.
Are you hungry?
Yeah. Look at this duck.
Here, I'll get it for you.
Hey, buddy. Got a nice wood duck for supper?
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Oh, he likes it. He likes that nice duck. It's so tasty. Like, you're bigger than this duck. It's a little tiny wood duck. Oh, he likes it.
All right, beautiful. Now boat's out of the water. All I gotta do is sort of charge it up, get a little bit organized, and I'm doing that all over again in the morning, just hopefully with a lot more shots.
Look at this idiot. Hey, dude. Come on. Hey, buddy. Over here. Stupid out. Come here. Come on. Ow. Come on. Hey, that's dangerous. Come in here. Come on. Come on. There he goes. Ah, that's my boy. Look at this little dummy took off again. All right, well, you're riding shotgun, buddy. Woo! What a freaking dumbass. Oh my god, this cat. This cat's insane. Guys, thanks for watching the video all the way to the end. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for notifications, drop a like on here, and hey, if you got yourself a new gun, let me know how it's working out for you down in the comments. I'm loving this Benelli so far. Cheers.